Legacy Estates. This home is 3,404 square foot on a 13,000 square foot lot. Take a look around. I think you're gonna love every aspect of this home. It was built to the nines. No expense was spared in all the luxury upgrades. One of the things I want to share with everyone here that are taking a look at this property is when you are looking at potentially a fix and flip, what the contractor or the investor is trying to do is they're trying to maximize the margins. So oftentimes you get inputs into the property that aren't the highest upgrades. Whereas for this particular property, these people had the intention to move in and live in the property. Unfortunately, their job transfer didn't go through. So what they did is they spent all the money thinking that this is going to be their forever home. They did spared no expense. If you take a look at the kitchen, all that is super high upgrades. On a traditional fix and flip, you're not going to see the top of the line everything. Whereas on this property, you do see top of the line everything, no expense spared. So you as the buyer, you get to benefit from all that. Not to mention, they've been on the market less than 3 months. They're at 2 months and they've already reduced the price by over $200,000. So they are motivated sellers, and also only an agent with access to MLS will allow you to see this, but this says must sell, all caps, please submit all offers. So we're talking about a very motivated seller here. So if you are interested in getting in this property or a property like this in Wood Ranch, please let us know. Obviously, we'd love to represent you. And in this case, this is a motivated seller, so you could be getting a very good deal here. This property, and I don't exactly know why it's done. There's a second home I've only seen it on. It's called a drive-through garage. So what that means is a car can open the garage, drive through, and then open another garage on the other side and drive through. And here it is, the drive-through garage. So access from front to back. Sometimes I see that done on people where they want to border this off and make it an ADU and have access here. It's kind of funky, cool, could be retro. Or if you want to fully drive through and park a car right here, you could, and have more space. So on this property, you could have 8 cars on the driveway. You could have 4 in the garage. You could drive through and have an additional here. So you could have 13 cars on your property here, including the drive-through. So one thing that's special to this pool in this spot, you don't see it very often. Oftentimes when people redo their pool, they resurface it. This is called a pebble sheen. So if you look closely, there's mini pebbles, and it's got an interesting texture on your skin. It's a little more grippy as a pool surface. So it's a pretty high end, and then some has a little sparkle. So it's pretty high end pool resurfacing technique called pebble sheen. So right here, we've got a dock where you can park your boat, just kidding. So, you know, kids run around the pool. This one has a little extra grippy so the kids don't slippy. This robot is automated by AI design. It will personally text you if a leaf intruder is in there. So this is truly an entertainer's dream home. Look at this pantry. This is truly walk-in. We'll walk in, don't get lost there, Gabe. You see a refrigerator this big. This is like the size of 2 refrigerators. Look at this. And let's get a close-up of the 8-burner stove. job. You got the double straps, which is legally required in the state of California. This is triple strapped, so you feel extra safe. This pan right here is for any water spillage, so it collects here. And man, everything looks great and new. This home is really overdone. This feature that you don't see in homes like before 1990s, but after 1990s, this is called a bull nose. So it's beveled like this, so you don't get the sharp 90-degree angle. It just gives an extra gentle feel to the home. Take a look at this property and look at the flooring. This kind of looks like luxury vinyl plank. A lot of the homes right now are going with this off kind of oak feel to the plank, but this is actually a tile. So this is tile, it's solid, you're grounded when you touch it, and it's hard. Whereas a luxury vinyl plank is actually plastic, so technically you're not grounding into the earth. And it just has more of a natural feel when you have that tile. So I really like it. I'm gonna save up to put some in my own home. And the skylights, like look at those. Especially when the light was just coming in.
Yeah.
It just adds a lot. It's almost like a cathedral, you know, when you look up and you see all the light coming in. It's just really beautiful feel. And mirrors the rounded hand curve. So this wall actually is like a conch shell going up. It's another beautiful feature to this home.